Good soldiers follow orders.
Okay, so for those of us joining on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, we've just started round 2. I am a little slow at getting these aspects updated, so please just bear with me. We've got Fletcher playing Han Solo green against Kenny with Kylo Ren Tarkin Town.
I actually know Fletcher. He's
We've got
from
Aussie Wookie
Melbourne.
joining us. Fletcher from Melbourne. A couple of Melbourne crew in there at the moment. Yeah, jump in.
See if I can scoot over.
I'm just trying to update these.
So,
Red, black, blue.
yeah, red, black. Oh, I think it was red, black, red. May I see? He's red, black, red. Tarkin Town. So,
For Kenny.
yep. So Kenny's red, black with red. And then yeah, yellow, white, green.
All right. So, what are your thoughts heading into round 2? You know Fletcher.
Yeah, so he won the Melbourne PQ. Well, I think technically it was like Australian PQ last year. So he's reigning champion. He was very much tossing up between a few decks here today.
Okay.
At the batch event yesterday, he didn't do that good with. I think he was running his Django deck.
Okay.
So last night at the hotel, him and Chris, who came 10th yesterday at the batch event, they were running through a whole bunch of different decks, and Fletcher ended up settling on his Han Green. It's a bit of a crazy deck that he's got. He loves his U-Wings.
Okay.
So you'll probably see that come out a few times, his reinforcements there. Let's play the tech. Yeah, Go Boy. He did not have a good time yesterday on Django. He has been piloting it for a while, but he needed to switch up. It wasn't doing him any good here, being that what we figured out yesterday is everyone here in Sydney loves their blue control decks.
Yeah. We've got a few control players.
Yeah, we came into it not expecting as much control,
Okay.
but yeah, we got demolished yesterday because of the control decks. One of the other guys here, Wade, and I, 5 out of the 6 games we had were against blue control.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting dynamic. And Go Boy was saying here that Melbourne loves their Sabine, so I think
Yes,
you know
we do.
Sydney boys were surprised to see so much aggro yesterday.
Yeah, down our way, aggro is kind of the way to go in some instances.
Yeah, definitely my favourite.
I love my aggro decks.
Yeah. What do you play at the moment?
I tossed between a few decks, but the Batch Boys, they wanted me up here playing a Bo-Katan, Mandalorian only, like it's a very memey deck.
Oh yes, you had
Yep.
your full get up yesterday, didn't you?
Yes.
The year that I saw.
Yep. Then it got too hot because the air cons weren't working,
Yeah.
and 5 minutes later it
very
came
hot
off.
and sticky. Yeah. Okay, nice. And how did you find that deck yesterday?
Okay, so I made a post on the Star Wars Unlimited Victoria chat for the
Yep.
event results. I made it a bit of a joke. I was like, okay, so event results from the batch event, places 1st to 47th, doesn't matter at all. Place 48, lucky last, me. I I got demolished. I won 2 games out of, I think it was 14 games for the day. I won 2.
Yeah.
Which
But did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
That's what matters.
A lot of people were not expecting 90% of my deck to get as big as it got as
Yeah.
soon as it did,
Okay.
but as soon as they were able to do stuff like Fell the Dragon or
Yeah.
Power of the Dark Side, it just collapsed my entire gameplay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky, especially against players you don't know. I think the boys get quite used to playing the same people, all around Sydney, and you learn people's play styles, and it's very interesting to see different decks, different people,
Yep.
what they do.
So,
I'm just going to try and upload the standings from round 1.
so I see Kenny has already used his Tarkentown ability.
That should work.
So I can't really make it out too much on the stream,
Yeah,
but
it's in and out a little bit.
I think that's Fletch being at least 10 plus damage there.
Set 2, is it?
Step 1, I think. It's you can deal 3 damage. So Tarkentown is 3 damage to a damaged unit, I think it was. So he's gotten rid of the tech that was on the board. That was a smart play, being how Han has a lot of smuggle capability and just a lot of cards that gets put into the resources that Fletcher does like to play, and that tech usually helps him out.
Another interesting tidbit I've just been given. This Kylo deck has 59 cards, which is 9 above the minimum requirement. So that's also another interesting thing to see in a tournament. What are your thoughts?
I thought I was a bit of a high deck amount player, being that I normally run like 55 or 54, but
Okay.
59, that's
Yeah, we don't see that often.
no. Makes it
Yeah.
makes it a little hard to find the cards that you're looking for.
Yeah, brave choice. Oh, thanks, go boy. Talking to set. Yes, my knowledge of Star Wars Unlimited is not unlimited. It is quite limited. I've just got me holding down the fort today while the boys are off busy. So a bit of a different vibe for me today. Hopefully, I can keep you all entertained and get all the stream of the Sydney PQ to everybody, no matter where you are.
I think what we're looking at here as well is Fletcher's on 20 base damage out of his 30. So he's
Lag.
playing Envy's Nest.
All about the damage.
I did see
Thanks, go boy.
Fletcher played his Envy's Nest, and Kenny, I don't think Kenny knew what Enfies did. That looks to be the new set Enfi as well.
Reference list.
Just down a little. Yeah. So 7 cost played on its own. Oh, okay.
So Enfi's Nest has the code word Saboteur, and when played or on attack, you may return an enemy non-leader unit with less power than this unit to its owner's hand.
And being that Fletcher has so much damage currently on his base, that would definitely help him out, kind of holding Kenny at bay.
Yeah. Because a Kylo red, quite an aggressive deck, would you say?
Yeah, very aggressive.
It looks like they've called that.
Yeah, I did see that they called it.
To Kenny, I guess.
I can go ask, because Fletch did have a lot on the board there, and Kenny didn't have much. And it seems to me as if Kenny was at 15 out of 25, so they were kind of tied up there. I will go ask just to see who won that.
Just to make sure I can update this accurately for all of you following along.
It was Fletcher. Yep. That Enfi's Nest, I think, turned the tide there, because Kenny needed to get something out on the board to deal that extra damage. But with Enfi's there, every time it attacks,
Can be a killer.
Yeah.
Total game changer. Yeah, it can be quite hard to seeing the cards, and even with the pace of the game, sometimes everything just happens faster than what we're seeing. Sorry that the quality's a bit how you go on. We'll try and fix that throughout the day. Thanks for letting us know though, guys. We'll work on that throughout the day. If you've only just joined us, the boys are all tied up today. We've got Tibbo and Clint who are playing today in the PQ, and Tibby's out on the floor as head judge. So they've got me in here. I'm here with
Aussie Wookie.
Aussie Wookie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's a bit of an out there name.
I was saying earlier this morning, we dubbed you the MVP of the Melbourne PQ, helping out with all of the techniques and everything going on, and you've been a great help this morning as well, so it's been great.
Down in Melbourne was looking after basically everything, running to the organisers, seeing if we can get certain decks played.
Yeah.
Talking to the players themselves about what to do, what not to do, and what kind of we wanted to see on the stream. And it was a very, very big day. Being where I come from as well, I'm from the western suburbs of Werribee. The PQ was held as east as you could get almost. It was hour and a half drive to get there for what was it?
14 hours, I think.
Yeah, 15 hour day.
Stream was about 14 or 15 hours.
Because, it was meant to start at, I think, 10:30, and it ended just after midnight. I think it was about 12:30-ish, 12:40. So, big day for me back down there. Hopefully it's not as big up here. There is a lot less players, thankfully.
Okay.
Melbourne had
56 today. How many?
Yeah, well, Melbourne had 96.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, almost double that one.
Good to see some Melbourne guys here, and even a few guys from Perth that have come up for the weekend. So that's really good.
Yeah, I knew Fletcher was going to come no matter what. He's gone to Melbourne. He flew over to New Zealand to
Wow.
do the New Zealand
Yeah.
PQ. Then he went to the Brisbane PQ, and now he's here in Sydney. Us Melbourne guys, we were kind of joking about it. If he had the chance to and was able to somehow, teleport, he would have gone to both Perth and Brisbane in the same weekend.
Unfortunate. So, Go Boys telling us that Aussie Wookie is the Twin Sons King.
I'm just the Twin Sons politics king.
Right.
I made a very weird deck which specifically helps other people out,
Okay.
but in doing so, I gain favor
Okay.
and favors,
Yep.
and somehow I snuck away with the game.
Yeah, it's a very different dynamic Twin Sons, isn't it?
It very much is. Tarkin, for example, set 1 leader. If other people have Imperial units, you can boost their Imperial units. It actually doesn't specify that it has to be your own.
Yeah.
And it's had some funny plays because of that.
Okay.
It stopped, it can stop someone ramping.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so Fletcher's deployed his Han. So that's a Beffic, 2 tubes Kenny's got on the field.
So what are your thoughts in regards to their deck? I know we've got where their deck list there, do we?
Yep. So
What do you think they may have sideboarded him to compete against in their second game?
So I think Kenny may have put some of his open fires in, because that would have helped him in that last game against Anfi's Nest. Maybe the OOM series officer. Apart from that, yeah, his sideboard doesn't have that many cards that I probably would have put in. Plus, being that he does have a 59
Yeah.
59
You also
card
don't
deck.
wanna add too much in.
Yeah. I don't know what he would have taken out. I'm not that good when it comes to making decks and figuring all that out, so...
Yeah, I think it's so hard in this sort of environment as well to, craft a deck that's going to be beneficial against, most of your other competing decks.
Yeah.
Having answers to a range of decks, you just don't know what you're going to come up against.
So, Fletcher, he is actually playing a little bit of... So in his sideboard, he has Overwhelming Barrage, which is it's currently being played out of Aspect if he does get it off.
Yeah.
We were talking about it at the hotel, and he really likes having that Overwhelming in there if he needs it.
Yeah.
It just helps
And
so
it can,
much.
yeah. Sometimes, we have seen it played out of Aspect. It can be really beneficial.
Yeah. Now, we did just see Han 1. I think it was either Han 1 or the Enfys knock something back. But yeah, Ben, it is probably GG now that Enfys is out. And now here's a tech as well.
Thanks for joining our stream. Let us know where you are. Any decks you're hoping to see today? We can arrange to get, certain combos on stream.
DJ tech. Yeah, it really isn't looking good for Kenny at the moment.
Yeah, no, that resource is going to hurt. Lots of love for Fletch in the Twitch comments.
Yep, he's well known down in Melbourne.
Saturday evening in Canada. Thanks for tuning in. Kylo fave. I know resident Baddest Batch Tivy has a Kylo red deck, which he has destroyed a few friendships with, I believe.
Yeah, Kylo red does that.
Some love for the Perth boys, Blake, Sean and Tim.
Tim, is Tim the one playing Hondo Blue? I think it is.
I'm sure Tivo, he's been around, he'll be able to let us know what decks people have got. He's been sussing out some of the boys.
Yeah, if that's the Hondo Blue, then I dislike that person. If we end up seeing it on stream, I may need to. I don't know. I may need to run away.
It's
been yellow yesterday. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I think there's another Tim then.
Yeah, there was a couple of Tims yesterday. Down in Canberra. That one in Onyx Squadron. Hey, I'm not sure if there's anyone from Canberra. I'll check in with the boys and we'll let you know. Okay, if you're from Canberra.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Kenny here. I can't tell if he's doing 5s or 6s. 2 of those dice look like 6s. Yeah. If so, then that's him at 22, and yeah, there we go. That's game. Fletcher definitely took that one away there.
Very well played.
Yeah. There wasn't much Kylo could have done there. Being that Fletcher even had Millennium Falcon out in space, Kylo had nothing in space at that point, and that's instantly just free damage in space.
Reset their decks. We had a few issues yesterday at the Baddest Batch 2K. We've got judges checking deck lists and even with scoring, a few issues with scoring yesterday, so hopefully none of that today. It'll just help the day run a bit more smoothly.
Okay, lunch break coming up. Yeah, they're all cheering on Fletcher. Thanks. Yeah. He's looking for his second champion, Matt. We were joking around while lining up to get in today that one of the other guys from Melbourne, Chris, he was 10th yesterday, and Fletcher was 11th. So we were joking that Chris needs to steal this mat from Fletcher today.
It's an overwhelming blast
Yeah.
typos, yeah. That,
Fletcher's here.
Yeah, jump on, Fletch. You got say a few words? You've got a lot of love in the in our Twitch chat.
You've got Joshy.
Got a fan base.
Joshy's sitting here cheering for you. Yeah, come take a seat.
I don't have any hearing.
Oh, there's no hearing at all.
That's alright.
There's no hearing.
Just chat with me.
Sweet.
How you feeling after that game?
Yeah, fine.
Very well played.
Thank you. It was just once I get Han on NPs, it's just rough.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that resupply into modded cohort again, rough.
How'd you go in your first game?
Good. It was 2-1 against Django Talking Town. So again, they go wide a bit with the weenies and then ramp up NPs, Han, same kind of deal.
Yeah. Feeling good today?
Yeah, I am. I think into the meta that I'm seeing, I'm quite favoured. So we'll see how I go.
And how you were there yesterday at the
Yes, I was.
Yeah, how did you?
I placed 11th, so I just bubbled out with the 4-2. Had a really close game against Sabine in the last round, and then unfortunately lost it. Yeah.
A lot more than the Sydney boys, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. There was 7 Sabines yesterday, 2 yellow, 5 ECL.
5 ECL, yeah.
A lot more control I was expecting as well. It's like a Hondo Blue that I played on stream yesterday.
Yeah.
That was super nuts.
Yeah, I think there's a few the Sydney boys just like to do a few different things.
Yeah, same. It's why I brought Han Green. So I was originally going to play Django Talking Town, and about Wednesday night, I thought, I'm really bored of Django.
Yeah.
So I was looking at my other options, and I landed on Han Green. I'm happy with it.
Alright, thanks for jumping on.
No problem.
Have
Happy
some
to help.
lunch before you next
Hey
round.
Josh, and whoever's on there. I see good. Yeah, I just see Josh. Oh, and Ben. Hey
Good to
Ben.
see you back on.
You've also got Paragraph Lost. He was, I think he
Pirate
was.
Lost?
Yeah. I think he was Kylo TT.
Oh, Peter. Hi, Peter. Yeah, sorry, just beat your deck. Enjoy.
Yeah, he did express a bit of sadness for the
man.
for the poor Kylo.
I don't know what Kylo could have done either. They went wide, they played the low things. It's just, if you ramp up into Enfys or Han, it's just game over.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, we did see in the chat, as soon as Enfys came out, it was just, GG, Enfys out now.
Even when I was on 20 damage, I was like, oh, maybe he'll get something through, and just nothing happened. Like, okay.
Alright, thanks. Go have some lunch.
Will do. Thank you.
Okay, for you next round. No worries. Thank you.
Enjoy your lunch break, Fletcher.
I'm not sure how long is officially left in round 2.
I couldn't tell you either.
No good.
Super.
Another Sabine ECL. That's too easy, that one. He was just too good at drawing 4 calls. Just too good.
Do you know how much time left in this round?